Good morning, this is Cecil and Blues. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Darkest Dungeon. I know I said that I was going to go into the Darkest Dungeon Part 3 today, but I still haven't had time to just sit down and grind up levels on these low-level guys to make a team that I'm going to be happy with for that long adventure. Instead, I think we will go into the Crimson Court to check this out. I don't know a ton about this section of the courtyard, except for it's very large. It's the map is shaped kind of castle-like, and I believe we will be encountering our crocodile friend again, as well as a special encounter that involves masonry, which is, we have that one trinket that does bonus damage to stonework, which is somewhere in here. There it is. The sculptor's tools. I have no idea where that is, so if we run into it really early, I'll be a little bit disappointed. And maybe we'll run away from that encounter and come back when we're more equipped to deal with it. We'll see. I honestly, I don't know a ton about this, so we'll check it out. And I will do my best to get back in to the Darkest Dungeon to finish that up. We're going to wind up having to do a bunch of random missions out in the world to get invitations. I don't think we'll be clearing this in a single attempt. We don't currently have any vampires. We have a team... how many extra... You know, I am going to take a full set of torches. I probably won't need blood. We will take shovels. Blights and bleeds. That'll probably do it. That's a lot of room for loot. I feel like maybe we should take advantage a little bit more. Maybe some medicinal herbs then. Heals shouldn't be too bad for us. I don't know how quickly we will find a chance to camp either. We'll just go like this and we'll see what happens.
Mercifully, the morbid encounter resolved itself in my favor, and I set to work pursuing degeneracy in its most decadent forms. The air pulsed with anticipation as I revealed the unnatural terroir of the house vintage. But my exultation was cut short as the attending gentry turned upon themselves in an orgy of indescribable frenzy. A single drop of that forbidden tannin gifted me with a dizzying glimpse of the hibernating horror beneath my feet, and in that moment, I understood the terrible truth of the world. I stood reborn, molded by newfound knowledge, my head throbbing to the growing wine of winged vermin come to drink the tainted blood of the Darkest Dungeon.
I was actually not ready for that. I forgot that there would be a little bit of story. I love that image at the end. It's very nice. So we'll be fighting the Countess. Probably not today. We'll be a very large map, as I said. So we'll be exploring, and we'll see just how difficult her minions are as we explore this incredibly large map, and we'll see what we uncover. And then we'll worry about the Darkest Dungeon itself.
My untethered imagination dares not conceive of what effect the years spent submerged in toxic sludge may have had on her heteromorphic flesh.
All right, let's explore here. One other thing I know about this area is that the way that the key structure is set up is, I would say, unpleasant. After we defeat the boss, we will need to explore a huge section of the map to get all the keys to access the like extra treasure. So we'll try and explore as much of the map as possible early so that we know where we're going.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Oh, well, there we go. There we got camping right away. That'll help us out. Oh, there's my shovel. Alright, so we'll have to be a little bit cautious with our food. Alright, let's see how bad these guys are at rank 6.
Obliterated.
Not so bad. I mean, I got a lucky crit, but still. 95 blight versus 85. Let's work on the manservant first, then. And we'll go for a stun. He resisted it. Put up a little bit of protection. The servitude was expected, but we've got him heavily blighted, so I'm not too concerned. Alright, that pulled him out of line, which is not fair.
Precision and power.
We'll go ahead and just restore that tiny amount of health.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ooh. I am glad that he was protected. I mean, a 7-point crit is no joke. When he's got that much protection, I mean. So, like, at 40% protect, 7 points? Like, what would that have been? I think the bleed was a better choice there because, yeah, we were going to finish him off like that. So we'll put everybody back in order.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow
Take our loot.
killer.
And our first encounter went pretty smoothly. We'll head out here. We'll explore what needs exploring. There's a trap ahead of us. Whoa, he failed it?
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Wasn't he at 100%? I'm baffled. Alright, our inventory is already full. I would prefer to take heirlooms over gold. A week will still pass if I understand correctly, so it shouldn't be an issue. Because our bank will generate money. This will be combat. Alright, we get the thirst. He's not a vampire yet. But she is. Or Kinna. Let's try and get this mosquito down this turn. Is that going to be enough? 6 points of damage. Nope, it'll get one more turn, and it'll almost certainly heal when it does it. So is there something we can do about it? I don't think there is. It's too far back for our Crusader to reach it. It's just kind of life. A mosquito will almost certainly do the thirst here. Oh, we get an attack that I didn't expect.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Clear that blight. Restore that health. And I think instead of putting up our defenses, we'll just focus on restoring or dealing damage, ending the fight quickly.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, once again, we can part with some money. Take the heirlooms with us. We do still need to finish rebuilding a couple of things there. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna throw away the money in earnest here. Alright, so that's a dead end. And we get to see about his, it's 90% disarm. Alright, well, that's not ideal, but it works 90% of the time. Insatiable ghoul and courtesan. We will start with the courtesan, hopefully get her before she does her dance. What's her stun resistance? 90%? If we can stun her, she'll be done. Alright, did not manage to pull that off.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Alright, so she just damseled in distress, which is perfect for us, aside from the fact that it gives him a huge protection bonus. 80% protect for the next several rounds. So we will put up our defenses.
Inspiration and improvement.
Now, honestly, because he's so protected, I'm just going to do tracking shot. Maybe we'll be able to exploit that in a couple of turns.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. The abyss returns.
Alright, the horror is definitely stacking up. Again, like, we do so little damage to him, we might as well just wait for a turn before we start laying into him. Come on, though, with this non-stop howling.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread.
Hoping for maybe some lucky crit heals. I think we can get the kill here. Unless we roll very lowly, which we did. We have a backup plan, though. That barely pulls it off.
Size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
So, once again, we've got some additional heirlooms to take with us. Our first hunger check. Once our situation sets up here, let's camp. Maybe when we hit this middle, hit the entrance again, we'll camp. Get rid of the stress we've built up. And then proceed forward.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
I think Bandit's Sense will help us out a little bit. And I like Unparalleled Finesse. And then I think it's just stress relief. You can do 15% on 2 different people. Yep, I think that was good. And then let's move our curative items here to the front. All right, heading east. Still not 100% on our trap disarm. We have terrible luck.
Foul invention.
I meant to hit the mosquito, but I was just working myself a little bit too fast.
Exposed
Ooh.
to a killing blow.
If I act fast enough here, or if things go right, we may be able to get a double kill. Oh, judgment missed.
Continually on
Everything missed.
destroy them all.
And we get a bombing run out of it. I don't want him to die this turn. It's a little tracking shot. That was a resource conservation strategy there. Instead of having to bandage 2 people, I had to bandage 0. I do not even want the Blightstone.
They can be beaten.
So our stress is already bad. We will get combat in this room. Oh, we did not get combat in this room. Alright. I don't really want to bother giving this guy blood that I don't have. So we'll do some stress relief with our Crusader. Let's go for that. It worked. I was hoping it would do 2, and it did. If this judgment lands, it'll heal her. I am going to get her stress worked down a little bit here. Alright, we got the manservant to waste his turn.
Annihilated.
And we got a free kill out of it.
Destroyed.
Would say that all in all, this team is very strong.
Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is.
Steeds are preferred. I won't bother with the blood charm. Everyone's back in their proper positions. Let's light a torch. See what we can get out of this. Oh, there we go. Atonement beads. The not as good half of the Vestal trinket. I looked these up earlier. Someone mentioned in the comments earlier, because I was talking about I wish I had the second half of the Grave Robber trinket, and they said that the second half is not very good. So I looked up kind of what all the different sets were, and I saw that these atonement beads. It's not as weird as the. I think the weirdest one of all of the sets is the Abomination set, because the two trinkets, or the trinkets and the set bonus, don't really go together. You have trinkets that encourage you to use your ranged attacks, but your set bonus is that you do bonus damage in position 1, and you can't, for example, use your chains when you're in position 1. So it didn't seem like a good structure to me. I don't think it's worth our time to open up those flower pots. We have the accuracy bonus. Oh, down to 5. Not enough. A little bit of stress is no problem there, I don't think. I feel like you gotta do this damage. It's quality. Restore everyone's health, hope for stress relief, didn't get any. We have been resisting the blight pretty effectively so far. 9 damage. Success! A little bit of overkill there, but probably for the best.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
And then we pick one of these guys to take down. I think we'll go after the back row, since our Crusader can do some work to the Supplicant in the second row. Oh, come on, leave that poor Vestal alone. What has she done to you? This guy's dead. I feel like Divine... Yeah, this is the better choice, the single target heal, because it wouldn't... there's no chance it would miss.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it
Alright,
light?
we're about filling up on our inventory to the point where we can't take anything extra. So we'll have to... we are looking like we're coming to the end of this dungeon. Just from virtue of what we have. That... If our highwayman takes some shots this turn, that's going to be damage we're missing out on because I failed to put him in the right position. We'll shoot for that stun again. Didn't get it. It is a possibility that maybe we want to redesign how we structure our Vestal to give her some stun chance, but by doing so, we eliminate these opportunities of Alpha Strike. Not that I think we're gonna get much out of this particular one. He'll do Infallible Servitude. Oh, there's 2 people cursed. We resisted whatever the debuff was, but we picked up the horror. I am mostly down with this. I would more like to hit her.
A decisive pummeling.
So the question is, do I bring Laudum with me next time? It doesn't, like, horror's bad and I don't like it, but overall... Ooh, good dodge. Our Mosquito's gonna live with 2 health, putting him in a perfect position to give someone else the curse, but our Plague Doctor resisted it. Alright, now you're taking 18 damage. Oh, you're only taking 12. Alright, well then, oops, that didn't work. It's up to our highwayman, I think, as long as he goes first. He might not. He did. Alright, we...
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
What should I get rid of here? Probably our medicinal herbs. And then we head back. I'd say we should use our shovels to crack open these flower pots to take what we can out of them, but in all likelihood, it's just going to take up more inventory space. Okay, we've been resisting the heck out of stuff, so, sure. I say take it all. And we'll have explored the front... Oh, excuse me. I did not grab a glass of water before I started recording today, so... That was an oversight. Okay. Well, now what do you do? Torches aren't essential. Yeah, let's keep going for a little bit here. Get an even exploration here. I'm not quite sure how this is going. Okay, she's now craving, so if we got any blood, she could drink it. Stress, getting to that danger zone. I think we can get that mosquito. Not quite. Not quite. We would have to judgment. Given our current health status, that's fine. Gave her a little bit of stress relief, too. Let's put up our defenses, hope that our Crusader takes the brunt of the Hyundai Sonata's attacks. We will stack up the Blight back there as the more important enemy. Also because our highwaymen might just keep one-shotting things. We'll focus the health back onto him.
Impressive.
Alright, done. And we almost got the kill there, not quite, but this will finish it off.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task.
Alright, what do we got here? We can, whatever this is, minus dodge for 3 rounds. Yeah, okay, fine, that's gone. I'll leave this stuff behind. We'll see what else exists in this hallway. We have no blood to give this man. It's okay, he'd just give us some garbage trinkets anyway. This is another camping opportunity, but I am not gonna take it. I would like to see where this is going. This is food. Let's skip that if we can. Nope, someone's got a disease. Oh. Right, she's got the Crimson Curse. And she's thirsting, so she'll... Oh, right into a trap. Hello, boys. That's a nice start to deal with that Esquire. And we can kill him before he does anything to us, which is my primary concern in this fight. Although our Vestal losing her mind is... It is also in my thoughts. We're gonna do the group heal. We got a crit on the Highwayman, which is awesome. Let's try and kill the Sycophant. We killed him before he got his heal off. Okay, put the blight on. It'll die when it acts. We may be able to get an extra heal by doing it that way.
Is a rarity in the fevered
And we even get a little bit more. Perfect. We'll eat this food.
brought low and driven into the mud.
I'm not gonna take these crests. It's an absurd amount of crests, though. Another camping opportunity. No, don't touch it!
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Alright, well, that camping opportunity has been wasted for all future runs. I am gonna keep our torches and food and shovel for the time being. Start with the sycophant. It will go almost immediately, probably. We may be able to judgment it to death. It didn't make it. There's a thirst. It'll kill itself on a riposte. Still had a chance to unleash the curse. Looks like it didn't happen. I appreciate these guys so adamantly pursuing their death against our highwaymen. They must have heard what I said. Let's attack instead of protect.
Devastating.
These guys are really resistant to blight, so I didn't see the reason to do that. To use blight. And we got a good crit out of it, so I'm happy. Hasn't acted yet. This will prevent damage. It's the right choice.
Size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination
alright.
is considered a virtue.
Alright, let's head back this way, see what's in our path. Another camping opportunity. Stop touching them! Destroying our camping chances. We won't take the blood with us. Here's our last shovel. So if we do pick up some extra loot by fighting this group, I say we go for the kill here.
Sedated.
Why not the sycophant, you ask? Well, I'm pretty sure we can get the kill with that. And we did. Didn't we? Oh, is that 7 health? I only have myself to blame.
How quickly the tide turns.
Yep, tide is in fact turning here. One hit point. We did not at least get the curse out of it. But it did absorb a hit that would have been better spent elsewhere. At least he doesn't riposte our own people. That would be terrible. Okay, Chevalier takes a hit. Still going to be a couple of turns for that to die. No one is hitting our highwaymen, which is slowing down our damage. Don't know why I thought I had enough damage to do that. Alright, this is 12 damage. It has 13 health. It's wasted, but it was necessary. If only our, yeah, there we go. Our Crusader was a little bit faster, we could have prevented that attack.
Be wary.
Well, the gold is the best thing out of that group.
A dizzying fall.
Let's explore this last hallway. Food that we're not going to touch, thankfully. We have someone else who's craving. We have a combat coming up. Let's eat our food then. Just so we don't have a rough time in this combat. We also can use a torch. There we go. This will be the last combat that we have to worry about on this run. Not having riposte up is unfortunate, but I don't think it's going to matter, because almost certainly the insatiable ghoul is going to throw a skull, or he will howl, neither of which are going to hit our grave robber, or sorry, our highwaymen. Let's pick up that kill. The insatiable ghoul is a threat, and he's probably... Oh, of course he rended our highwaymen because we didn't have riposte up. It was the reason he did it, just to laugh at us. Let's get the health going. Now comes the non-stop howls, right? Don't skull toss. That's fine. I'm okay with that target. And he's dead. Almost. No, he is. Yeah, he's got 12 stack of his blight, so any healing we happen to get done is great, whatever. I had nothing better to do.
Cursed champion falls. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Done. Alright, let's walk forward just a little bit further, see what's going on. Go another one of these flower pots, and we will enter this room where there is nothing, but it'll be a good place to leave the dungeon. So we've explored the entire first section of this area. We'll head down. There'll be a door at some point, not directly below us, but it'll have to come up, and we'll have to find a key for it probably. Like, I feel, because we're like going into a castle, right? Like that's I think the theme we're going for. But let's make a break for it. Get out of here for now. Take back all of our substantial amount of loot.
Great adversity has a beauty. It is the fire that tempers.
One thing I would like is that if every time you came into the courtyard, if it lowered your infestation level in the other areas, so that there was some gamification going on there to kind of keep the outer areas under control, to avoid infection of your entire team. That I think would have been a fun meta game to play. Because as it is right now, like no matter what area we go to, we're going to get a lot of vampires, and we are lagging. There we go. Both like we're going to be fighting a lot of bloodsuckers, and then we're going to get people converted. Oh, we got the Shrieker's Prize.
Duties here have affected him.
Well, let's do that right now. I'm not going to take the team that we just used though. They need some loving care. My Flamestalker there has got the Creeping Cough, which lowers his damage. That can't happen. And then Kin. Oh, Kin is a drinker, right? There you go. Maybe we can also do some treatment there. We'll wait for anything else. So for the Shrieker, let's make a quick team. We want Kurgo. What? No. Shrieker's Prize. Bolted. Oh, okay. The Shrieker Trinket. I don't see these very often. I don't know if I've ever gotten that before. Does he use stun? It's a thing. What we want is people who are either accurate or retaliatory. I would love to have a Highwayman, but I don't, because the only one we have is Flamestalker, but he's indisposed at the moment. His damage is reduced, so he wouldn't be that valuable to us anyway. So let's take... Let's take these guys. Oh, and... there. Alright, so what we want to do for trinkets is we go accuracy trinkets. Accuracy crit. Those are all good. Actually lowers dodge. Launch accuracy in position 4. That's the right call. Here we want bonus damage against the Eldritch. Where's our Eldritch Ring? There it is. Eldritch Ring combined with Dismos's head. We go with that instead, so we don't have a have to lower our hit points. Here, sharpen letter opener. And ooh, let's sharpen letter opener. Eldritch Ring. Here we lucky talisman. Eldritch Ring. This, we want our set bonuses so that we can do bonus damage with Riposte. Alright, let's get this done. These guys are strong, it won't be a problem. We will take all the bandages, all the debuff clearing, all the anti-venom. Anything else? Anything else we need to worry about? Nobody's infected, so let's take holy water. I don't think it uses a horror effect, but let's take the laudanum anyway. One way or another, there's gonna be a quick fight. I don't like the way I said that. I implied that maybe someone was gonna die, or everyone was going to die, and quickly. That's an ominous portent. I should not have said that. What I mean is, this bird is gonna die. That's the only way, and it will be quick. I'm gonna Throne Dagger the first round to get the accuracy bonus. Oh no. Oh no, she didn't have... Oh, she does have Throne Dagger. Woo! So we don't have a lot of healing, and I'm kind of okay with that.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
I want Retribution first, because most of the Shrieker's attacks are AoE. Ooh! I have forgotten to equip, or to take our Holy Waters on the first round. So she's gonna stick with Throne Dagger. I can't believe that missed. We're gonna Defender her since she took the biggest hit so far. Bandage Holy Water. Doing good so far. That's only to be expected. Holy Water, pick to the face. Retaliations not landing is a sad, sad thing. Right, still getting good hits in.
Such a terrible assault.
Good.
Left unanswered.
Do we have the Holy Water? Yeah, if we didn't, we would be able to drink it. Her debuff, though, her accuracy is down. Fixed. Maybe that's why I missed last turn.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Oh, that's looking pretty good. His accuracy's down. Let's get rid of that. Still missed.
Prodigious size alone
Perfect.
does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Returning to Hamlet. So we picked up this Shrieker trinket, which isn't amazing, but let's see if we got any Shrieker bonuses. Nope! Oh, we got Corbin's blindness! Ah, that's the worst.
Tonight, the fools make
If we have a Jester, it'll level itself up this turn. Let's, we need to get rid of that Corvin's blindness before we forget about it and it gets locked in. As long as we've got other people hanging out that are not vampires, let's cleanse some other things. Okay. Good deal. Alright, well thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the series. We are going to continue to push forward. Coming up next week, we'll be starting an XCOM series. It won't take the place of Darkest Dungeon, but it will this Darkest Dungeon series will eventually end. And so I hope that you're able to enjoy an XCOM series that is very similar in tone and play style. We're going to do a little bit more editing in that series because I tend to play XCOM fairly slowly, so we'll cut out some of my internal thought, and I would like you to let me know how you enjoy that. We might put up a demo episode or something here over the weekend if I have time. So, I hope you have a good day and a good weekend. We've got all sorts of great things. No eclipses coming up, but we've got the last episode of this season of Game of Thrones, so that's like an eclipse, right? It's certainly going to eclipse our Twitter feeds. I don't think I'll be going back into the Crimson Court next. I would like to go into the Darkest Dungeon, so if I can tear myself away from other video games, I will do some low-level grinding, try and get get some deeds here. So let's pump this up a bit.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory.
That'll help our numbers, so we can recruit some rank 3s. Still haven't decided who I want to have cleansed of the curse yet. And we do have a little bit of a problem here, where these low-level groups are probably going to run into the fanatic. Alright, Jester will be rank 3 if we leave him out this turn, and this one will go to rank... Well, we don't have room. Alright, well, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day. I will be back tomorrow with something fun. That's a promise.